Everybody, Troy here. It's the first Saturday in July, which means that I have the next 8 or 9 Saturdays off. At the credit union I work at, we serve educators primarily, so they are off during the summer, which means they don't need to come in on the weekend to conduct business and take care of things. So I'm hoping I have the chance to crank out some videos this time around, kind of like I did last summer. This video is not to do with tutorials or tone or anything like that. It's basically addressing the 5 most common questions I get like in comments on the YouTube videos and via email, things like that. The first one is, what are those big knobs you put on your pedals on the Strymon Flint, the El Capistan, and my Nano Pog? What are those? The second question I get is, what pickups do you use in your guitars? The third question I get a lot is, what amp do you use? The fourth question I get is, how do you record your tutorial videos, and what do you use to transpose your songs? And then the fifth question I get is, do you share your Strymon settings anywhere? And some people think, I'm really sorry if you don't share these, but yeah, I do, for sure. I mean, why not? I have nothing to hide, and I'm certainly not here to make any money off this, so I'm not going to charge anyone for it. Anyways, let's get to the answers. All right, so those big knobs on the Strymon Flint and the Strymon El Capistan and the Electro-Harmonix Nano Pog, what are those? Where do I get them? The big ones on the Flint and El Capistan, the big black ones, I get from Radio Shack online. They're called communication knobs, and I use them basically as expression pedals. I don't have room for that many expression pedals on my board, so I find it easier to turn those knobs with my feet. So I just pop off the old ones and put on the big knobs there. They're only like a few bucks for like a pack of 3, I think, or pack of 2. And then the white ones, I guess I have those on my compressor too. So the Nano Pog and the Deep 6 I actually got from Tapestry Audio in Florida. Same guys that make that, what's their volume pedal called? Tapestry Audio Bloomery. They make the Bloomery. They also make these volume, or these knobs here. Pretty cool. They're easy to turn with your feet as well. I got those from Tapestry Audio. Okay, next question I get a lot is, what pickups do you use in your guitars? And I can answer this quickly. The Veritas Portlander, the white open grain guitar that I have, they're, in that guitar it's Lawler El Rayos. Those are the pickups, supposedly are for people that typically like single coils and not humbuckers, but need the benefits of humbuckers. So low noise, kind of broad range sound, but still have that articulation and the kind of feel of a single coil pickup. The blue Mini Master that I have, those pickups are bare knuckle Stormy Mondays, which are kind of like a PAF type humbucking pickup, a little more traditional sounding. And then the gold Mini Master I have, pickups in that guitar are Veritas Bearcats, which are, those things are amazing. So my plan is actually one day drop a set of Bearcats in the Portlander and maybe even the other Mini Master. I like them that much. We'll see. What amps do I use? I don't use an amp. Haven't in a while. The last amp I owned was a Jackson Scarlett 30. Before that, it was a Jackson Newcastle 30. And I plugged them in direct anyways. I used a load box, the Sur reactive load, into a torpedo cab cabinet simulator. I did that for a couple months, and then I bought the Kemper. And I've had the Kemper for a year and a half now, and never plan on owning an amp again. And even prior to the Jackson stuff, I was playing through like torpedo cab, just the cab for a while, no amp. And I played through some Tech 21 Liverpool direct stuff, and then Line 6 HD 400, I believe it was. Yeah, 400. So I played direct for 6 or 7 years. Finally landed on the Kemper. So I don't use an amp. I just posted a video recently about the 5, kind of my favorite 5 Kemper profiles. So if you want to check that out, you can see which ones I use most often. But no amp, Kemper, I run direct for everything. Do I share my Strymon timeline and Big Sky settings? Absolutely. They're on my website, www.guitarforhisglory.com. If you scroll to the bottom-ish of the landing page, there's links to Dropbox that will allow you to download all the presets that I have. Try to update them like once a month if I make tweaks to the delays. I'm always tweaking them, so they're not always the same. They're not always perfect, but they might get you started. There's a donate button there. If you do want to donate money, that's completely fine. If you don't, completely fine. I'm thankful for the donations, but I absolutely do not expect them. Just so you know, though, I will be relaunching the website soon, so it might be down for a few days. A great friend, Erica DeWitt, is actually designing me a brand new website. She's at Risen Upon the Designs, great web designer. She's getting everything, her business all launched, and she's doing an excellent job. And asked if I would let her do my website, and I was actually very happy to do so. So again, GuitarforHISGLORY.com, head over there, first page. You'll see the links there to download the Strymon timeline and Big Sky settings. I haven't uploaded the Mobius settings because I use it just for basic trem and sometimes chorus, and I mean, there's nothing special about those settings at all. All right, and how do I record my tutorials? So this is my music room. There's one of the lights I have. It's on right now, of course, and this is a little tripod that I got on Amazon. It was not very much money at all. I got those lights on Amazon as well. I think I paid like no more than 50 bucks. Setups here with pedal board and whatnot. Kemper laptop. So what I do, I'm going to walk over here. I use Ableton Live 8 as my DAW, and I use that to transpose the songs as well. So if I need to drop it, usually a step and a half or so, I use Ableton to do that. So everything gets plugged into this mixer. So I have this little mixer over here. This comes from the laptop headphone out. So the music from the DAW that I'm playing over gets put into the mixer. My Kemper, the out of the Kemper back there, goes into the mixer as well. Channel 1 is broke, I found out recently. So channel 2 is being used at the moment. And my headphones, my IEMs, I run out of the headphone jack here. That way I can control separately the volume from the computer. So the song that I'm playing over in my guitar mix, I can control from the mixer. I don't like to monitor out of the DAW. I think it makes the guitar sound weird. So I like to monitor out of the mixer directly, which is why I have this setup. Then I take the left out, the XLR out of the monitor here. I run that into an iRig, just a basic iRig, nothing crazy. I think it was like $100. And that goes into the MacBook here, of course. And then from there, I use iMovie to edit everything. There's a big tip I can give you, and I'm going to turn this off so I don't make you all dizzy. The big tip I can give you about recording the tutorial videos, and you probably found, I use an iPhone to record everything. You probably found that if you try to record a long iPhone video, say 5 minutes or longer, what actually ends up happening is the audio from the DAW, when you sync it in iMovie with the camera, it drifts. Now it's because the video in the iPhone, no matter what you hear from anyone else, is not and cannot be recorded at a constant frame rate. It's a variable frame rate, which means over time, the audio from the DAW and that video are going to come out of sync. So you'll be playing like this, and the video will be fine the first minute, but at minute 6, it's going to be way off and kind of look like an old Chinese movie or something like that, like one of those ninja movies. But there's a program out there called Handbrake. And what that will do, it'll convert your iPhone video to a constant frame rate. Then your audio and your video can sync up perfectly. And I've recorded videos up to like 45, 50 minutes with no drift at all. It might start drifting after that, but that's not a big deal. You can just fix it. But that's what I found to work. Handbrake it's a free program. Saved my life. Like the first, or not my life, but it saved me from a lot of hassles. So the first few tutorial videos I ever uploaded, you'll see every now and then it'll fade to black and then it'll pop right back up. That's because I had to sync the audio again and had to find a way to make it look decent, I guess. But now I've fixed it, and it's been like that for the last year and a half or so. Been able to do it right, which is good. So I hope that tip helps. All right, so there's answers to the 5 most common questions I get in the comment section on YouTube and also via email. Hope that helps some of you guys out there that are wondering, or I always try to reply. I think I've replied to nearly every comment I've ever gotten, and I'll try to keep doing that. I know it's important to you guys to get answers to questions that you have. But if I've ever missed you and you asked those things, I hope that helps. Have a great 4th of July, everybody. Let's celebrate our independence, and even more, on Sunday, let's celebrate our freedom in Christ, that we are redeemed and adopted because of Jesus and what he did on the cross, and let's praise our Heavenly Father. Bye, guys.